All right, well, today I'm really pumped to come on here and talk a little bit. Most of the time I talk about, hey, what's going on in the market and this and that. And really, I do come on here and really talk about what deals I'm closing, what's going on in the market, some of the problems we're solving that are really helping people, whether they're self-employed or they're in a bind or there's stuff going on. And I want to jump on here and go through some of these things. And look, this may be a video you listen to and you're like, oh my gosh, I have a friend at a barbecue had a problem, or you share this with somebody. But I'm going to kind of go through some of the things we here at the Simpson team are doing today that's helping clients solve problems, obviously make things happen in their life. And so I'm excited because we've closed some amazing deals for people, and some of these deals make a huge difference in their life, whether it's saving them thousands of dollars, paying off debt, financing something they thought they couldn't, by getting somebody self-employed into a home that never thought they could buy, helping people finance an ADU on their house using future value. Oop, yes, we're going to get into that. Like I said, bank statement loans, no tax return, using assets to buy a loan, somebody sold a company. There's so many things, but I'm going to break down a few of these scenarios for you that we're doing to help people out that maybe can help you, a friend, a relative, associate. So here we go. Let's jump into it. And I'm excited to get through this stuff today. But hey guys, if we never met, my name is Kenny Simpson. And yes, I've been doing mortgages for a long time. Every time I talk to you every day, I go, I have to remind myself, I've been in this game over 20 years. I've helped over 5,000 clients, funded billions of dollars of loans. And I make videos like this. Why? Because you're watching them. And because I've been doing this so long, I've helped so many clients with so many different scenarios, it just becomes a wealth of knowledge. You become an encyclopedia because you've done so many deals and fixed so many problems, and you understand this business. I understand the front end, the back end, and obviously I'm very involved with some of these lenders, executive teams, and helping you do stuff. And so yeah, I love it. I love being involved. I'm very passionate about this business, and I want to help people as much as possible. And look, getting a mortgage is overwhelming. Who to go to is overwhelming. Where to find somebody when you have a problem is overwhelming. And it sucks because sometimes it might take you a while to find somebody like Lee. Look, I'm not saying I'm the end all be all. There's a lot of your loan officers out there, but sometimes you might have a tough scenario and you got to go through 2, 3, 4, 5 different lenders before you land on the right one. And so with that being said, I think today you're going to realize if you land and you meet somebody like me, what I can do for you. And there's many lenders and LOs out there that do niche stuff that are really good at it. But I'm going to go through some of the stuff I've been doing to help solve problems, and maybe I can help you. Okay, number one, let's jump into some of the stuff we're doing a lot. So self-employed loans, let's just go through that. So I see a lot of people out there. Let's go through some of these scenarios. Number one, you're a W-2'd, maybe an anesthesiologist, maybe a doctor, maybe something, and you decided as a psychologist, I'm giving you some things that I've done for loans, and you decide to start your business and you're 10 months into it, 12 months into it, 8 months into it, 15 months into it, whatever. Your W-2 look great. You got money in the bank, you got good credit, and you got the down payment, and you got plenty of assets, but your income's off, and you go to your bank and they're like, hell to the no, we're not going to give you a loan. So with that scenario, if that is you and your tax returns look terrible and they're saying you're going to have 2 good years of tax return, if that is you and they said, no, we got you covered, I can get it done. And I promise you, your interest rate is not going to be some atrocious, crazy high interest rate. We'll be able to get it done for you. The second thing is I see when it comes to self-employed is somebody that is a real estate investor. They're writing off all their stuff. They just bought properties. This looks terrible. They want to buy an investment property. We can do DSCR, right? So that means we could take the rents of the property and use the massive mathematics behind it, and we can just get you a loan based off that. So you need no job and no income. You just need credit, assets potentially, down payment if you're refining, whatever. And if it's cash out refi, we can use the cash out refi for reserves. So there's DSCR. Maybe you're a real estate investor and you're not going to qualify that way because the property is just negative for now until you get it up. We can do 12-month bank statements of your other cash flowing properties to offset that. So we can do that. We could do HELOCs on investment properties, fixed loan seconds on investment properties. We can do stuff like that. So if you're self-employed and you were told no, you're 1099, you're a gig worker, multiple things, we have many, many ways. It's bank statements, 1-year tax return. We have a P&L program. We can use your assets. Let's say you just sold a company and you got $2-3 million in the bank and you want to just buy a $1.5 million home or maybe more. And you're like, Kenny, I can't get this done. We can do that. We help people with that all the time. Okay. We also too, another thing that's really cool is this expense factor. You might go to a lender like, oh, on the bank statement loans, we're at a 50% expense factor. And you're like, I'm not going to qualify. We have lenders, even without the CPA letter, depending on job and business you're in, we can use as little as 10% expense factor and the rates are still good. Again, if you're self-employed or a real estate investor or you're struggling, hit me up, share this video with a friend. I'm telling you right now, I turn most most no's into yeses every week, all day long. Okay, another interesting thing I just discovered this week, I'm going to throw it out there because you might know or hear somebody. Let's say you know an elderly person, 55 and older. If you're over 55, I'm not calling you elderly. I just picked on you because I'm going to talk about reverse mortgages. I'm not the master disaster, the pro, the ninja warrior of reverse mortgages, but the good thing is I don't have to be, because behind me, I have part of C2. There is a team that are some of the best in the country. Yes, I'm saying that, the best in the country, and they have the answers and the resources. So as I do more deals, I get smarter. And one that I just learned this week, which is huge, which is a game changer, is let's say you know somebody that is 70 years old, something really bad happened in life, death, divorce, lost a job, somebody stole their money, whatever it is, medical thing. They have a house in San Diego. It could be free and clear. They could owe $250,000. They could owe $350,000. They have tons of equity. Maybe it's $1 million, whatever it is. They miss payments. Their credit shit, whatever. They don't know what to do. They're going to lose their house. They cannot get a private money loan because getting a hard money loan on an owner-occupied is really tough. I can get them a reverse mortgage. We can get them zero payment, catch them up on their other debt, and we don't care about the credit. So I'm going to repeat. If you know somebody that's like that, I can help. Please send this video to them or let me call them, because I'm helping people right now. And I just learned this, so that's what I'm telling you. Number 3, I know one was the self-employed. Number 3, which is the new product. I'm going to go quick on this one. If you want to know more about it, you got to hit me up. This is the first time I'm announcing it. Is if you have a house and you live in it and you want to build one ADU and you just don't have enough cash to do it, or the HELOC you're going to get is not enough, we have a product where I can take future value with the ADU up just a certain CLTV on the new value. And I can get more into this. So let's just give you an example. Your house is worth $1 million. You owe $800,000. The ADU you're going to build is $350,000, and your house would go to, let's call it $1,250,000. Stricken numbers. You go to the bank, everybody's like, I can only give you a second up to 90%, and that's going to be like $90,000. You're like, that's not going to work. But I potentially, depending on your scenario, to credit, all that stuff, could get you a second for $350,000, and we can help you build that ADU. So if that is you and you have somebody like that, this is, I'm starting to put this out there. Remember, primary only and 1 unit only. I can't do 2 units. I can't do investment properties. It's primary single family, adding 1 ADU. That's it. You've got to go full doc. You got to have some reserves, things like that. But if that's you, if you have an ADU company, you're an investor, you know somebody, you're doing it for them, I can help you out. Just remember, if that's you, call me. I can help you out. The next thing I want to talk about is if you own a home in San Diego and you are doing elderly care, renting it out to retired folks that need assisted living, call them assisted living facilities. You haven't modified the house, made it look commercial, put a commercial kitchen into anything like that, and you have those loans and you can't get a loan. I have non-QM lenders that will actually do those with good rates. We can do interest only. We close an LLC. And so, yes, as long as it's assisted living, we're okay with it. We can do full doc. We can do bank statements. So if you have assets, we can do that. Probably even DSCR if a DSCR. So if that's you, or if you know somebody that has a assisted living facility, they haven't modified it, it's in a residential home, residential neighborhood, zone SFR, we close those as well. Other thing we're helping out, if you need a second, we can do seconds up to $1 million, possibly $750,000, definitely easier. We can do primary seconds on your home if you have to go, asset depletion, bank statement, full doc, whatever. So if you need a second, you need to go higher, we can help you out there. Let's say you are, another thing we're doing is your husband's W-2, you're self-employed, but your self-employed business didn't do well. Maybe you bought new short-term rentals, maybe there's a company lost money, whatever. When the W-2 is not offsetting those losses, we can do W-2 and then we can do bank statements on your business. That's helping people as well, and you can help get qualified that way as well. And the last one I want to share, which I'm really excited about, is ADUs. If you have a single family with 2 ADUs, 2 unit with 2 ADUs, you can't get it done, we can go full doc, DSCR, banking statements, all that, great pricing. I know exactly where to go. A lot of lenders say they can do them, then they can't. So no problem. I got you covered there. But one of the exciting things we're doing now is, let's say you have a 4 unit and you add a 1 ADU. You have a 3 unit, you add 2 ADUs. So it's considered commercial. As long as it's 4 units or under, and if you're probably here in California, it's much easier because of the comps, I can do it as as a 4-unit. We're closing multiple of them now. We just closed one. And so if that is you and you build something where you have 4 units plus 1 or 2, and the reason why you're like, well, Kenny, why don't I just go commercial? Well, some of you guys are going to qualify commercial. Some of you all are not going to, it's not going to cash flow and get you the loan you want. There's multiple reasons why you would do this or not do this. But at the end of the day, go commercial or residential, but at the end of the day is if you have that and you want me to price it out, let me know. Because when you do go commercial, you're probably looking at a two-year prepay, a 3-year prepay. You got to qualify. It's much stricter underwrite, things like that. And so you might not get to loan out. You might have just said, hey, I want to try to pull the money out and I'll refi commercial later. You got to rates to go down. Or maybe you're like, hey, I'm just going to keep DSCR and this as rates come down. So that is the one I'm really excited about, helping a lot of people do that. But look, one of the things I really do well here, if you're self-employed, if you're a real estate investor, so if you're a real estate investor and maybe you're like, hey, I'm buying properties, putting minimal down, I want to put 10% down, 15% down, fix and flip loan, a bridge loan, you put your own money into it, and then we're going to turn around and refi it out. So you want to use value under 6 months and it's a bank statement loan or DSCR, things like that, we can help you out there. So if you need to put, 10% down and you're looking for a really screaming great bridge loan, and low 8s, depending on how qualified you are as an investor, you can do that too. And then you can go ahead and add the value. You're buying a good deal and turn around, we can refi out. So if you're a real estate investor, you're self-employed, you're growing your portfolio, my wife does commercial financing and you want to hop on the phone, we deal with a lot of different groups that are doing a lot of different stuff, whether they're flippers, adding ADUs, building, construction loans. We're doing construction loans, a lot of that. People knocking down places, building 3 units, 4 units, 5 units, 100 units, whatever. Crystal does that. If you want to flip, build a new house, spec homes, new house, all that stuff, let me know. We do a lot of it here. So if you are a real estate investor or you pass this to somebody that's any of these things I talked about, pass this video along, set up a call with me. I'm telling you right now, it's not a waste of time. I usually can help a lot of people, or I can give you some really good advice. And that's it. So I've been doing this a long time. I'm here to help. Wealth of knowledge. As I tell people, can't fix your car, not going to build your house, cannot fix your computer, can't clear your plumbing. But when it comes to mortgages and real estate, this is what I do. I live and breathe it all day long. And my wife does too. And my team, I have a team behind me. So we're great at what we do. It's because we're passionate. And I spend a lot of time to help people and go above and beyond. And if you've ever worked with me, I'm not saying my team is perfect, no, but we work our asses off. We're 24/7. And hey, I'm even shooting this video, just so you know, on a Sunday morning while most of you are sleeping and enjoying your life. I'm here shooting a video to you to help you. So anyways, thank you so much, guys. Please share this with somebody. If you're a realtor, share it too with your clients. If you're a friend of mine, share with another friend. If you're a client, share with somebody. Hey, hit me back up. Let me know what you think. If you're curious about any of these things I talked about, let's jump on a call. Hopefully I trigger one of you to give me a call. Usually this does go, oh my gosh, we could do that, we could do this. And honestly, there's other stuff we do, guys. I just didn't go through. I was trying to think of some of the new stuff we're helping clients with. And anyways, I'd love to help you out. Until next time, talk soon.